What's going on, guys? Signature Lacrosse here, and we're just going to go over a quick adjustment on how to fix your pocket just in case this gets legal over time. Because as we know, mesh tends to break in, stretch, go further beyond the point of where it was originally supposed to be, especially after weather, playing rough time, getting dirt on it. There's all sorts of things that could happen to mesh, so we're just going to go over quickly on how to fix that. Now, you'll notice when you look at the pattern of this sidewall, how this works is we have our tension strings, which are pulling these diamonds specifically down and tightening and creating your top part of your channel here. While we have our three free-floating diamonds, which are going to be this one, and this one. These three are going to help define the pocket, which is how you see it right here. Now, when this pocket begins to bag out a little bit more than it's supposed to, it's simply because the mesh is stretched in this area and is stretched down here. So when you try to pull down the bottom string here, it doesn't go very tight and it doesn't pull the pocket anymore. Now, originally when you first do it, yes, it will, and it will tighten this, but over time you're going to have to make more adjustments. Now, as you notice, this diamond right here is stuck and can't be pulled down anymore. This one is stuck and can't be pulled down anymore. This one and this one are doing the same. Super easy to fix. All we're going to do is move this down one row. So you see that hole right there? We're just going to move it down one. We're going to move this guy down one, this guy down one, this guy down one, and we're going to tie off in the same way like this, and there'll be a little bit more fluff on the end of this. So to start, we're just going to go ahead and we are going to loosen this knot. There we go. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to go ahead and loosen the other one as well. Get this guy pulled out. There it is. And we'll go ahead and do the same on the bottom here as well, because this string is going to have to come off as well. So we can make the full adjustment. There it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy out fully, so it's completely out of the head and out of the mesh. All right, and I'll leave that loose just as it is right now. Now we're going to go ahead and undo this portion of the sidewall here. Very easy. All right. Now before I do this last one, just so you can keep track of where you are, you'll notice that this diamond is tied in down exactly one right below from where our U is being strung in. So we're actually going to have a gap here as we go in and make this adjustment. So let's go ahead and loosen up this guy. Pull it out. Now we don't have to go any more further up. Right? We already know that we're going through this specific diamond right here, which is one below from where our U pocket is. And all we're going to do is we're just going to skip one hole. We're going to go in through over the head, and then we're going to pull so that we create our weave, as you can see there. Go ahead and tighten that down. Now I like to put my thumb here to keep the tension tight, and then we're going to go feed it back up and through the bottom side of the mesh, pull, and tighten down. Now, as you can see here, this allows us to move our diamond way lower than originally on this side over here. This is going to help flatten out that pocket, but still keep that definition there. And it's going to make it way more legal than before after you guys have broken it in through hard play. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to skip 2 this time and go in. So first we're going to go over the mesh through the diamond. We're going into the next diamond row down. You're going to skip 1, 2 holes. See if I can get that better. There it is. 1, 2 holes. We're going to go in on the third, over the head, weave it in between, pull down, just like that. I like to put my thumb here, and we're going to go back up and through the mesh. So we're latching it down. I'm going to pull and pull it so it looks nice. There you go. And again, same thing here. You'll notice we'll be able to pull this way more down than we can over here. And this is going to help flatten out that pocket and make it so it's illegal. Sorry, legal. Same thing, over the mesh, pull through, skip 1, 2, in on the third, pull through over the head, tighten down, thumb on, under the mesh, pull over, adjust, and there you go. Now, we're gonna do something a little bit different since we can't really skip 2 here because that's only gonna leave room for 1. We're only gonna skip 1 hole and we're not gonna go through the mesh here. So we're gonna skip 1 hole, go through, pull in, get the weave. Now we're going to go over the mesh here. We're going to pull down, and then we're immediately going to go and skip 1 more and just tie the knot right off here. Now we're doing this because we want to go one more diamond below from where we were before, which was right here. And now we're going to actually tie it off right here, which is going to allow us to pull it down even more so. So get a better angle of it here. After we tie this guy off, we'll be able to put the bottom string here compared to right here. And when we do that, we'll be able to pull down the mesh more. And as you can see, you're able to do that more here than you are on this side. So let's go ahead and tie this off. Get a knot. Make sure you keep the tension tight so that your sidewall doesn't come loose. We're going to do the same to the other side. Let's go ahead and get this guy loose. All right. I'm going to rotate this way for ease. Now, same thing as always. We already went through our diamond here on the mesh. We're going to skip one, go through, pull out, tighten down, thumb down, up and through, pull up. And there you can see already, as we pull the mesh down, our pocket is already flattened out and become legal. All right, let's go ahead and finish it off. Over the mesh, pull through, skip 1, 2, over the side of the head, weave in between, pull nice and tight, back up and through the mesh, pull down, make our adjustments. Oh, that guy's coming loose. Over, through, skip 1, 2, pull, up and through, pull down, make our adjustments so our diamonds look nice and pretty. And same thing as before on the other side, we're just going to skip one, we're going to go through, pull down tight, then we're going to go up and over through the mesh, pull our string through, skip one hole, and tie off our knot. And there you go. Let's go ahead and get this guy tied off. All right, now for the bottom string. So you'll see that we have it going through these two upper holes here. Now we're doing this because we want the mesh to be pulled in this direction rather than this direction. Pulling it in this direction is going to help make sure that our pocket stays where it is rather than sagging down below. Now it won't sag down below because we have these diamond locks here, but this has just helped to ensure that, and it's helped to make sure that when the ball does move shift lower, it's actually shifting into the more bottom part of the section of this ball stop rather than going back behind it. So, same as before, all we're gonna do is we're gonna skip this diamond right here because this is where our string's going through. We're gonna feed it through here, and we're gonna go weave it, just like that, going back through the bottom, and it creates this. We're just gonna pull that nice and tight, and then we are going to feed it through the same hole it came in out of on the opposite side. And then pull this guy through. There you go. Pull that guy nice and tight. We have a little bit more fluff here, as you can see now, and then we're just gonna go ahead and tie off our knot. Now you'll notice that we have a much longer string on this side. Feel free to cut that and burn that. That's simply because we changed the pocket. It made it a little bit more shallow. And as you can see, now we are looking good. We still have the same definition here. The pocket depth is going to be changed significantly. And now our diamonds have more room to breathe as we pull it down tighter. And there you go. Pocket is now legal for play.